Coming in at number 10 is none other than Kefla. So I know a lot of people have like problems with this character being probably being an LF, but Kefla, in my opinion, absolutely deserves an LF in some capacity. She may not be among the most popular or most likable characters in the series, but I, at the very least, think she should get an LF character in the game. I mean, this is right here is the only Kefla, if I recall correctly, in the game, and we don't even have base form Kefla, so hopefully in the future she gets an LF, and hopefully they make her very good, because LFs that, like, every LF should be good, but I believe every LF that has been long overdue should definitely be a good character, because they should be worth the wait. But without further ado, let's get into number 9. Alright, coming in at number 9, we have Ultimate Gohan. Like, this guy absolutely deserves an LF in this game. Like, no matter what people say, people might say, oh, there's way too many Gohans or something like that, which is like true. Like, Gohan has been released over the past couple of years a lot as LFs and have been very, very dominant every time. But this right here is a Gohan that doesn't get very much representation in the game. I believe we only have 2 Ultimate Gohans in the game, which is this one right here that you see on the screen, and the blue Tournament of Power Ultimate Gohan, the one that transformed into Ultimate Gohan. I believe it's the only variations of Ultimate Gohan in the game. So hopefully in the near future we are able to get a Ultimate Gohan as an LF, and hopefully they give him the I believe the attack called Burst Rush, right, as his LF, and it's going to be that moment when he arrived against Super Buu on the battlefield, and he bro, he was just cool, bro. I hope this character gets an LF, and I hope, like, I hope he's good. Like, I know people have problems with Hyrax, but this guy he's long overdue for the LF. Without further ado, let's get into number 8. Okay, coming in at number 8, we have Metal Cooler, which I know Metal Cooler might not be as popular as Gohan, but I believe Metal Cooler deserves the LF, like, very badly, because we only have one. Wait, matter of fact, I think we got that EX one that came out too. Matter of fact, 2. But prior to that, we had one Cooler, which was this, well, Metal Cooler, excuse me, which was this right here that you see on the screen. And then they recently, I believe, came out with that EX Metal Cooler. So this guy has little to no representation in this game, and I absolutely think he deserves it. I think the whole movie deserves more representation, excuse me, in this game, because, like, that movie was pretty damn cool and pretty badass, if you ask me. And Metal Cooler, he has some animations that they can still use, because they haven't implemented the Metal Cooler clones that he had in the movie. They can kind of do something with that and revamp some of his animations, and they can make a fucking cool ass unit, and I'll be here for it. LOE doesn't get that much buffs, and he'll be a very good addition to both the LOE tag and the Powerful Opponent tag, and hopefully they do him justice in his release as an LF. Without further ado, let's get into number 7. Coming in at number 7, we have LF Super Baby 2. Hopefully this character gets an LF, because all of the fans, even people who weren't GT fans, were hoping for this guy to be the LF, but we got Super 17, which is cool too, by the way, but Baby is he's just Baby. He's just him, bro. Baby Vegeta is just like the coolest thing to come out of GT in my opinion, and he's the best character to come out of GT in my opinion. And hopefully they give him an LF sometime, because he really deserves it. And I really, really hope they tap into more cool animations and maybe even make up some animations, like, if they have to. and give. I really want him to have the revenge death ball as his LF, because as a kid I always thought that attack was cool, but also they could give him the Gallic gun as his LF as well. They can go two ways. They can give him the revenge death ball as his LF, but if they want to go to the Scream and be even more hype, they can give us the Grade 8, the golden Grade 8 baby as the LF with the Gallic gun or something. And then have like his win pose be that win pose on fighters, where he's like has his arm crossed and then the Grade 8 is behind. That'd be fucking raw, dude. Like, I really hope this character gets an LF, and I really hope they do him justice. Like, I know you guys are wondering, probably wondering why I have him at 7. I don't know. I feel like the characters above this kind of feel like they haven't gotten any representation in the game as well as LF. So it was pretty hard trying to make this list, because these characters all deserve LF very, very badly. So without further ado, let's get into number 6. Coming in at number 6, we have Heat Dome Trunks as an LF. We do not have this guy as an LF, and I believe this is the only Heat Dome Trunks in this game's entirety, which is insane. This moment was really, really damn cool. For Trunks has a lot of cool moments and badass moments in the series, but this moment was a really cool one. It was one of them. And he recently just got a Zenkai, which wasn't even bad. It was like a solid 1% Zenkai, which he deserves to have. And I honestly think this unit was one of my favorite units to use in this game's history when he first came out. And I really love the Saiyans when they put on the like the battle armor. I like when Goku had it on. I like when Vegeta mostly always wears it, but I just like that outfit, and it fits Trunks really well, and he looks so cool in it. And I really hope this unit gets the LF in the future. It may not be soon, because I think there's another LF Trunks that deserves it more than him, which I'll be getting to. But yeah, I hope he gets an LF sometime in the future. Maybe not soon, but just someday. Hopefully they can just get it through. Without further ado, let's get into number 5. Coming in at number 5, we have the Human Extinction Attack Super Buu character as a LF character. This guy, Super Buu, gets done extremely dirty in this game. This guy, I believe what was the last Buu unit? The last Super Buu unit was the red Buuhan, if I'm mistaken. And before that was the blue tanks. I can't remember correctly. Forgive me if I'm incorrect on this, but I believe that was the last time we had Buu units, a Super Buu unit. And he doesn't have a good track record in this game. I believe the best Super Buu has ever been in this game was the green one during the first anniversary, right? And after that, he never really had any big moments after that in his game's history. So hopefully they give this guy something in the future, and maybe even give us a evil Buu into Super Buu. Like he absorbs Fat Buu, like he turns to candy, eat it, and then he turns into Super Buu as his revival character or something like that. Hopefully they do this guy justice. Like, I feel bad for Super Buu in this game. They don't really like him. But without further ado, let's get into number 4 of the video. Coming in at number 4, we have LF Kid Goku. Specifically, I'm talking about Kid Goku from the fight with Demon King Piccolo, where he does like the Kamehameha, like he blasts the energy, and then he like blasts himself into the air, and then he like fucking puts his fist through Demon King Piccolo's stomach. And that moment was very, very raw, especially now that I rewatched Dragon Ball recently, like a couple of months ago. That moment was fucking cool as shit, bro. I really love that moment. But and I love that arc with Demon King Piccolo, because that arc, it like the atmosphere kind of changed with that arc in Dragon Ball. Like it went from happy with the World Tournament into like a really dark story. Like that twist, it really just like changed into a really dark mode of when Krillin died. Spoilers, by the way. I'm sorry if anybody got spoiled there, but yeah, this moment really deserves. It's a really iconic moment in the OG Dragon Ball, and it honestly really deserves the LF in this game. And this is the only Kid Goku from Dragon Ball. Well, we have Path of Power, but this is the only Kid Goku in the game from that fight, right? This one and the EX one, I think. The EX blue one. I think yeah, Dragon Ball just doesn't get any representation in this game. The OG Dragon Ball, at least. But without further ado, let's get into number 3. Coming in at number 3, we have LF Broly. Broly surprisingly been one of the most popular Dragon Ball characters and the most popular Dragon Ball movie character, and he still doesn't have an LF. Like, granted, he does have an Ultra, but you would have thought by now, going into this game has been out for a while, for years and years, and we still don't have an LF Broly in the game. So hopefully they released the unit. It's really odd that they didn't release a LF Broly yet, and we still don't have base form Broly either. So in this sort of in this spot, I'm a go Broly Second Coming and the first from the first movie too. I'm gonna put them both in like this same spot, because they are, both of them don't have an LF variation in the game, and they can still use animations from the fight in the first movie and the second movie. So both of these guys can get LFs too. We still don't have a base form Broly model from the first movie too, I believe, in the game. We don't have the blue-haired Super Saiyan Broly from the first movie as a playable character. I think we get to see it in the Ultra animation, but we don't have that as a playable character. So hopefully Broly gets something in the future, man. This guy more than enough deserves it. I mean, he's one of the most popular characters in the series and the most popular movie villain. So hopefully they give my boy Broly some shine. And let's get into number 2 of the video. Coming in at number 2, we have our boy, Big Bang Attack Vegeta. This man is long overdue for a damn LF character. Final Flash Vegeta just got a LF character in the game, and the game has been out for this long ass time period. They really gotta put more shine on Vegeta, because he has some moments in the series that are really damn cool and LF worthy, like this Big Bang Attack moment where he killed Android 19, and like he has a raw ass quote where he says, "Have you ever experienced fear?" Something along those lines. Like, Big Bang Attack Vegeta is fucking raw, bro. They can even give him that, like when he first turned Super Saiyan, he had that like yellow glow, if you know what I mean. He had this like glow around him that was like unique from other versions of Super Saiyan. It wasn't like the standard, the standard aura that just like is like around him, but it was like closer to his body, if you know what I mean. You don't know what I mean if you've seen the series, but he was fucking cool. He was cool as shit, and hopefully he gets something in the future to further buff the Vegeta clan tag, which still very much needs some more buffs. So hopefully they give our boy some shine. And now we get into number 1 of the video. Alright, coming in at number 1, we have the one and only, and one of the most anticipated characters that I wanted in this game for years, and I want in any Dragon Ball media for years. I want wife beater Trunks to be represented more. This guy was so cool to me as a kid and still is, because it was so satisfying just seeing him go back and destroy both of the androids that tormented him for a very long time, and then they kill his closest partner, which was Gohan. They kill his master, who he was very, very close with. It was just such a satisfying moment seeing him kill both of the androids that really just ruined his entire life and caused him so much pain, bro. Like that moment was awesome. I just loved I just always go back to that moment and watch it from every now and then, because it's just such a satisfying thing to see someone who has tormented a very good person it just get theirs. It's just an awesome moment, and this guy looks cool as shit. This is like my favorite Trunks. This and the Trunks from like the BoJack movie and Brawly movies are my favorite version of Trunks. And the Trunks with the armor on too is my favorite Trunks as well. Like, this guy absolutely deserves the #1 spot. And also, again, Vegeta Clan needs the help, so please make this character very, very good. I mean, Hybrids is going to get him too, but Hybrids is really in a bad spot too as well, so why not release him? I know Hybrids can get really, really bad because obviously the team is historically like known for being very, very toxic when it's at its peak. But this character, he just needs to come out. Like, I don't care when, like, I don't care when, but as long as it's close, I just hope this character comes out, and I hope they do him justice. I hope they go crazy on the animations. I hope they go crazy on the art. I hope they go crazy on the banner. I just hope they just do this character right. I love Wife Beater Trunks. He's like so damn cool, and he deserves the #1 spot in my opinion. But that was the video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know I was doing a lot of glazing there, but I'll catch you guys on the next one. X signing off, and peace.